Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it is time for DeeZ's Picks.
That's right, every week, every Thursday. Now, today is our Thursday, but today is Wednesday, which we're all finding makes it a little more difficult to pick games. As we like to read a lot of things. We like to read. In fact, I'm looking at my triple plays, and one of them I'm really looking at is got a pretty big injury related to it, and it's Wednesday, and we're going to pick games today. Mm-hmm. Just putting in an excuse right now.
Yeah, logged. I got it.
For the reason why this may go poorly.
Yeah, this is going to be tough. I mean, we're not here to win games. We're here to have fun, right? But this sucks.
So let's take a look at the picks. So it's our show versus Cirque du Soleil. The face of the franchise is here today to represent.
Thank you.
Mike Soroy. Jake leads in the standings. Well, as far as the teams are concerned, we've picked now 210 games, and our team is leading 104 wins to 99 wins.
Yeah. We had an 11-game deficit before last week, and now it's down to 5. So
5 games.
We're happy.
Cut that baby in half.
We're thrilled.
On top of the leaderboard is, so we individually have picked, 60, 70 games each. And Jake is on top with 42 wins out of 70. That's 60%. Mike Soroy, 41 wins.
Thank you, yes.
Right on the heels of Jake Kemp.
And who
is eager to tell you that he's a sports expert. He knows more about gambling than anyone.
We've had a lot of chats about this, and we steadfastly believe that Jake cannot sustain the pace that he is on, and we don't believe he will.
Yeah, and I mean, there's reason to believe that because I'm over-leveraged on the Cowboys, and it giveth and taketh away. So that's where we are.
I'm, again, the average man, just a guy that everybody kind of knows. I'm 35 and 35, exactly even.
Mm-hmm.
You're like Shoddy.
Danny Bayless has 32 wins, Blake 27, and then Cash Soroy at 26, as far as the individual standings are concerned. And yeah, last week was a tough one for me, 3-7. Losing that triple play, that's everything. You guys all won your triple play.
It's the whole game. Yes.
You guys all won your triple play, and they were all very questionable college picks for Cirque.
Questionable. I don't understand what that means.
It just feels like you guys couldn't name any players on any of these teams that you're picking, and it's we have our questions as to how you're getting these
we have
picks.
our methods that fall within the rules outlined by your show, which we will continue to adhere to.
All right. Because you're Mike Soroy, I did want to play you some audio.
Cool. Let me guess. Is it my live spot that went?
It's the beleaguered Mike McDaniel.
Okay.
Oh, man.
Did you hear the beginning of his press conference this week?
I did not.
They're talking about Tua and whatnot. Well, I think the question's in here.
Since we're taught not to assume anything in journalism, and since Tua leads the league in interceptions, I guess we probably should ask you, will he take all the first-team practice snaps this week, and will he be your starter for the next several weeks, barring injury?
Yeah, he's going to take the snaps this week, and he's going to be our starter this week, and my expectation is that we don't throw 10 picks.
So,
yeah.
Cash and I were texting. We thought good chance that dude gets fired on the tarmac in Cleveland.
Surprisingly, he's still there. Is this a monetary thing?
Maybe. I don't understand it.
That's what I thought about Daboll last year. Jerry kind of proved it by letting McCarthy's contract just run out.
Mm-hmm.
When there were opportunities that you might have thought Jerry might have fired McCarthy before this year, but he didn't want to pay 2 coaches. I think the Maras are the same way. Didn't want to pay 2 coaches.
Mm-hmm.
And why would you, if this is a lost season anyway, and it seems to be.
Yeah. I don't know. Just to appease a dwindling fan base. Because that dude's whole bit works when you're winning and running this motion and offense and things are going good. But the second it goes south, and I think Shoddy would be kind of the same.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you'll get real mad real quick with Shoddy, I think. because of his attitude, just kind of the way he talks and everything. But it's multiplied by 10 with McDaniel, because the second it goes south, you're like, yeah, he doesn't know what he's doing.
And is it all tied to how good your quarterback is?
It's
like,
but it's also
Tua's been bad this year.
how good you can make your quarterback.
Yeah.
It's both.
Well, at first, like, it all seemed to be great. He was, who was it? Brian Flores was the big meanie.
Yeah, he was mean to Tua, and he's probably right about everything.
Now, in retrospect?
Yeah, I like Flores. I was pissed when they fired him, or however the hell that thing ended.
What was his thing with Tua?
I think Flores wanted Justin Herbert in the draft, did not want Tua. And then management and Chris Greer, their GM, wanted Tua. And then Flores was pissed about it the whole time and reflected that on his relationship with Tua, and just never really propped him up or supported him.
Well, they've done nothing but prop him up and support
Yeah,
him.
McDaniel's been perfect. That's been his priority. He literally shows him like highlights of him succeeding. Like, here's you're doing good, Tua. But that shit is all just seems to be gone now, and they're effing a joke again.
Yeah. I should have jumped on the Browns.
They should have kept their ping pong table.
They should have kept the ping pong table.
Once the custom table gets finished this week, though, I think
how's the Tyreek thing going?
morale, it's not going anywhere right now.
Are they calling for Quinn?
Dude, that was a weird thing the other day too, right?
Yeah.
Like Quinn came off the field, first NFL action, and I'm sure there was something else going on, but
What did he do?
didn't stop him on the way to the sideline. Quinn just ran over to the bench. It's like, you're the head coach, you're the OC, your new quarterback. You should be maybe checking in with him. But when you're kind of checked out, I don't know. It was weird.
I didn't see it.
There had to have been something.
People want Quinn for sure. I mean, Tua does kind of suck right now. McDaniels has lost the team and kind of sucks. So yes, any changes, including GM, all welcome, and all will happen. But you're right. Financially, I guess they're waiting.
All right, well, we pick on the air, we pick the Cowboy game, and we pick our triple play. Let's take a look this week. The Cowboys are underdogs.
They are.
In Denver, Broncos favored by 3.
I think a lot of sites have it 3.5 even, which is a big old half point. But we have it locked at 3.
For us, it doesn't really matter, right? Because 3 means you win.
Yeah.
You know, for Vegas, it matters more, I think. The half point. But yeah, Cowboys, Broncos favored by 3. And pick your triple play. So we'll go from worst to, or first to last. That means we start with Jake.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't feel great about the Cowboys' chances this weekend. I will take the Cowboys. They are getting a little help. You have to figure if field goals are a factor here. They're in a good spot, but man, I don't know. It really comes down to does the defense run into a little bit of luck, just like they did in the most recent game against Washington? Are there 2 out of 3 drives where the offense makes a small mistake, penalty, drop, missed block, gets behind the sticks, and they can get up 14-3 before the end of the first quarter? Like, it's really the only way I see them winning. And that Denver defense is nasty. I don't trust their offense at all, but yeah, I'm going to take Dallas. I don't think they're going to win. I'm hoping they can play a close game. And I'm not going to triple it.
How have they been in the games they've lost?
Who? The Broncos?
Have they been close games? I'm trying to think of the Cowboys, because it seems like most of their games have been very close.
Well, the Bears game obviously looks really bad. If you go back and watch it, it's the same sort of deal as what happened the other day. You get behind, and now the game is over if you can't get a stop.
Carolina only 3 points. So, yeah, it's just the Bears game.
And the Eagles' loss was very close, right?
Yeah,
so
4.
But, every time you get a close loss against the Eagles, I mean, you had a close win over the Giants. That's not exactly great. And it was the old Giants. So these next 2 weeks tell a lot. I mean, if you lose both, your season's probably over. If you win both, you're probably trading for Max Crosby, because the trade deadline is the Tuesday morning after the game after this one, which is a Monday night game against Arizona. But
that'll be heading into the bye too, yeah.
Correct. Yeah. So that's when you do it.
And then, boy, would that be made for TV? Because then they play Vegas on Monday night when they come out of the bye.
Oh, it's too much to pass up. If they're 5-3, headed into the bye, headed into the trade deadline, Colleyville Heritage, dude. And I don't know if that's smart or not, but he is signed up for the next couple seasons and for like $15 million a year less than what Micah ended up getting when he broke the market, or 12 or something.
So what do you give up one of those number ones?
I would rather not, but I would, because now if the deal, I heard Machota say this, if you told me the whole deal was you give up Micah Parsons and a 1 for 2 1s.
Wait, Micah Parsons.
Like if you look at the whole trade in general,
okay.
Right? Like they send a 1 away and get Crosby, right? So their overall balance is they have Crosby, Kenny Clark, and 1 extra 1 instead of 2. You would take that deal, especially knowing what Micah makes and what Max Crosby makes. Mm-hmm. You would do that.
Mm-hmm.
And now it feels like they're boxed in public pressure-wise on bringing Pickens back. So I don't know. I would do it. I'm not going to triple play him, though. For my triple play, I'm going to we're leaning on Travis for live spots today. I'm going to lean on him for this one as well. I feel like Baylor can beat Cincinnati. I feel like Baylor can definitely get within 4.5.
Like I said off air, Baylor is the college Cowboys, so it just matters. A couple defensive stops, they're going to score enough.
Did you go to Baylor?
Drew and I both did, yes.
Okay.
Baylor's terrible defensively.
The second worst Power 5 or Power 4 defense. Oklahoma State's the only worst.
Okay, then here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take that information and run the other way, and I will take the Cincinnati Bearcats at home to cover 4.5 points.
Sawyer Robertson leads
right.
the
This is how convicted you are in your triple play.
This is a triple.
Yeah, this isn't messing
just
around.
We're going Cincinnati. Give me Cincinnati. Yeah.
And this is the guy who's whooping all our asses.
Yeah, we're going Cincinnati. Play the sounder if you want. I'll play mine. It's the nothing good can happen.
Triple play.
All right, Mike Soroy.
Thank you. Travis, who would you take in these things? I'm taking Dallas +3. I've kind of jumped back and forth with these with the Cowboys, and I don't even. You have the numbers. I don't know how. I don't even think I've done very well with them, but I tend to not believe in them. But Denver's a weird ass team too. I don't know if you talked about that crazy ass game.
Yeah.
Mike Soroy is 3-4 when picking the Cowboys games.
They should have won going away last week, but they didn't.
Yeah. And
Denver.
then 4 touchdowns in the fourth, and I actually really like Bo Nix too. But all that said, I think 3 is a big chunk of points for a team with that offense, and I'm kind of with you. I think Cowboys lose, and I think they lose by like 1. So I am taking 3 points and are fighting Dallas Cowboys for that one. Triple play / wild card. We have something in my little gambling text circle called a home unranked favorite versus ranked teams. And believe it or not, it's pretty successful on the long term, and we have one. We have Iowa State as a home unranked favorite, 2.5 against BYU, who's a ranked team. And
so who do we lean towards in this?
I'm taking Iowa State -2.5.
Okay.
As
the home unranked
favorite versus a ranked team.
Okay.
Because Vegas or whoever, you'd think the ranked team is always going to be the favorite, but they know the home thing matters, and this is a decent team. So Iowa State -2.5 as the Huffvert.
I was going to say, is there something cool we could use there?
Yeah,
government type acronym?
We just HUFVRT it, which doesn't flow all that well.
Work on it.
We're huffing Iowa State at 2.5 as our triple play. Ding, ding, ding.
Triple play.
And good luck to me.
I have a proposed payoff. You guys know who Lisa Nowak is?
Yeah, why do I know that name?
She was a scientist, an astronaut even.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
And she
what's she known for? Something incredible she did in space? A discovery, perhaps?
An equation, a math formula, aeronautics. No, she drove 900 miles across the country from Houston to Orlando in diapers to try to kill her boyfriend's new girlfriend. And so Dustin, our business lawyer, proposes, I don't know how this plays out on the air, but a 900-mile no-stop diaper drive from Houston to Orlando.
It's funny.
I don't know what you do with it. I don't know if you just check it. I don't know how you prove you're pissing yourself or something. But
why when I hear
this
that?
is the guy who handles all of our contracts. Like, yeah.
Well, I hear that and I'm like, okay, decent, but I don't want to go down to Houston and then start.
Just the worst part of all of it, pissing yourself, Orlando, the drive. Like, I don't want to have to go to Houston.
Can we go from here to Orlando? And then we agree.
All right, we'll table talk that one.
All right, I'm up. My Cowboys picks this year are the worst of any. Everybody else is 3-4 or 4-3. I'm 1-6, and it's because I have recency bias. I go by whatever they have most recently done, and if you take a look at their schedule, they win, then they lose. They win, lose, win, lose. So let's get right. They will not cover that 3-point spread in Denver. They're going to lose this game. And they're going to lose the cover. So I will pick the Denver Broncos for that.
Man.
And my trip. What?
No, I'm just I'm not mad at you. I'm just thinking about how much is on, like, they're probably going to be 500 all year. But if they lose the next 2 games, the rest of the year will be boring. They can't lose both of the next 2.
I didn't say they'd lose both of them. I'm just
worried.
In fact, I just declared they go every other week.
They need to mix a tie in here somewhere.
Yeah. And then the triple play, I like to tell you a few that I look at, and that way you can know that, oh, look, he would have had his triple play right on these other games.
Close.
And then I always get the wrong one that I pick. And so, like, one I'm really leaning towards, I really like this number. If Lamar Jackson is out, I like Baltimore favored by 6.5. I like Chicago. Like, I love Chicago. But is Lamar Jackson back? I hear he's back at practice today, but he wasn't at practice Tuesday. And he's been out for a long time, and they had a bye. And obviously they've got to do everything they can to win this game. But their defense has been horrible, so just 6.5 is a lot to cover. I kind of also like 7.5, Carolina getting at home. But do you want to? Am I going to triple play Andy Dalton?
No.
That's the question here. Do we triple play Andy Dalton? Even though Mike Machine Marshall was telling us the other day how Dalton, he'll put up some numbers on his first game. Like, he's saying that's a good fantasy pick.
It's 7 points.
7.5 on our sheet.
Like, every NFL season has 3 or 4 of those games where somebody shows up, old quarterback, and just balls out for one game. And then the team falls in love with it, and then they get the piss kicked out of them the next week.
And Carolina at home?
And you do love the the NFC South, the wilderness.
Well, and speaking of the NFC South, then I'm looking over here at Atlanta.
What do they got?
They're favored by 7 with the reeling Miami Dolphins.
Mm-hmm.
Coming in there, and Atlanta is also a every other week type thing, and they're also really good at home. So can you imagine just heading into any season thinking, I was going to triple play the Bears at Baltimore, or Carolina hosting Buffalo, or Atlanta against Miami? This is where I find myself. And we will land on... Let's go with Andy Dalton.
Wow.
To
the biggest Andy Dalton hater I know.
You're falling for it.
What's he been doing?
The team that beats the Cowboys you think are the greatest team ever? This happens all the time. Carolina sucks.
They do suck.
They don't.
But I feel like covering 7.5, like they just have to be within 7.5. They can lose by a touchdown, and I'm going to win. And
that works, Blake.
That's what I am going to root for. Yeah, that's what I'm going to root for. All right, Blake, you're up next because the other guys aren't even here.
So I really like this Eagles -7. I think they're pissed off losing to the Giants a couple weeks ago, but I stink at the NFL. So I'm going to go to college, and I'm looking at a Giant spread because Giant spreads are fun.
Is that why you put the Oklahoma State game in here? So on our weekly picks, we don't publicize this except online. And we have to somehow pick, and I thought this was a little shot at Foodie CK over there too. Texas Tech hosting Oklahoma State. Tech favored by 38.5.
I think that's
what
fun.
are we doing?
I think that's fun.
That is fun.
But now
Mix
we've
one
also
in there.
lost tortillas.
You got to account for that.
You feel like there's going to be a little tortilla momentum? Tortilla.
No, just
Let down.
we try to spread it out. That was the really only game in the 2:30
How do you feel about this,
window.
Clayton? Are you offended?
Not at all.
No,
What's going on in the stands in Stillwater is way more exciting than what's going on in the field.
Okay, well, we're not in Stillwater, are we?
No,
We're at Tech.
Anyway, Wisconsin lost last week to Ohio State 34-0. In the game before that, they also scored 0. The most they've scored this week against a decent opponent is 17. They're going to Oregon, and Oregon is laying 33.5. It's a Saturday night in Autzen. Give me the Ducks minus 33.5 for my triple.
That's a fun pick.
And then for Cowboys,
Those two teams hate each other, Dan, from way back, Oregon and Wisconsin.
just for me personally, it's more fun if the Cowboys win. I don't see how they do it, but give me the Cowboys +3.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go.
Okay,
We need
there
it.
you go.
Can you mule us some food?
I'll let you know what they have. Yeah,
Okay.
and pitch it out the window.
Oh, us up in the high section?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're getting tickets up like the very, very top section at Denver.
Really?
Like they have a 500 level,
Oof.
and that's where we are.
Cool.
So if you think you're high above elevation, like playing on the field,
Yeah.
imagine where
We're
we'll
really.
2 miles up.
Will we have like a oxygen mask or something?
You could probably get little. I bet they sell them at the game.
Well, probably not about the game, but around.
I'm interested in getting some steps and just seeing how that affects just being whatever. Because I think I was talking to a friend the other day who I said Fitz was going to tell me some places to go hiking,
Mm-hmm.
and they're like, "You're going to hike?" I'm like, "Well, what do you mean? I walk every day." They're like, "Hiking is different than walking,"
Yeah.
and they did say there are like hiking for dummies where it's kind of like level land hiking.
Yeah, that's what we usually do with our kids. Like, you go out even around DFW on the weekend.
So I am Jake's 4-year-old kid here.
Yeah, pretty.
Scenario.
Yeah.
So that's what I'll do.
I have the boys' picks if you want them real quick.
All right.
Do you want them?
Yeah.
All right, Danny takes Cowboys. You ready? Do you want these?
We'll
Cowboys.
keep a record.
And he takes as his triple play Navy.
See, these guys, I don't like what's going on.
No,
We're
Navy,
losing.
Florida,
Something
Atlantic.
weird is
I
going on.
tried to tell you.
There's some cheating going on. Go ahead.
How's this? We're losing.
Navy and Florida Atlantic. Okay.
Cowboys
Started
and
cheating.
Navy as the triple for Danny, and Cash Sidawa is taking the Broncos -3, and he is locked into Toledo
Great.
football. Toledo +1.5 as his triple play. And
Real entertainment value there. Watching Toledo.
Well,
I'm sure all your fans are locked into every random ass wildcard game we pick. And good luck to Danny and Cash.